Hey everyone, if you're looking for a reliable way to keep your in-ground pool warm without breaking the bank, this Hayward H-Series natural gas pool heater is exactly what you need. But let me explain why. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing is built to last. We're talking a heavy-duty cupronickel heat exchanger and a toughened glass-covered igniter, both designed to handle the elements and keep your pool toasty for years. I've had mine running for 3 seasons now, and it still fires up the first try every time. That kind of reliability means you won't be stuck with surprise repair bills or a chilly pool when you're ready to swim. Another big win is how easy it is to use. The digital control panel is straightforward, just set your desired temperature and walk away. No complicated settings or confusing menus. I've got friends with pools who swear by this heater because they can adjust it from their phone with the Hayward app. Whether you're heating the whole pool or just the spa, it's all right there at your fingertips. Energy efficiency is another area where this heater really shines. It's got a high-efficiency design that pulls less gas than older models, which means lower monthly bills. I ran the numbers last winter, and even with daily use, my gas consumption stayed reasonable. Plus, the insulated cabinet helps keep the heat where it belongs in your pool, not lost to the wind. Installation is simpler than you might think. Hayward designed this heater to fit most standard setups, and the manual walks you through it step by step. If you're handy with basic plumbing, you can probably handle it yourself. I did, and it took me a weekend. No need to hire a pro unless you want to, which saves even more money. One thing I love is how quiet it runs. Older gas heaters sound like a jet engine when they kick on, but this one hums along quietly in the background. I've had people over for pool parties, and no one even notices it's on. That's a small detail, but it makes a big difference when you're trying to relax. The H-Series also gives you flexibility in sizing. Whether you've got a small backyard spa or a full-size in-ground pool, there's a model that fits your needs. I started with the 190,000 BTU version for my smaller pool, and it heated up fast. When I upgraded to a bigger pool, I swapped to the 200,000 BTU model, same heater, just more power. That kind of scalability is great if your pool plans change down the road. Now, no heater is perfect. The biggest downside is the upfront cost. Natural gas heaters aren't cheap, and this one is no exception. But when you factor in the energy savings and durability, it pays for itself over time. Also, if you live in a super cold climate, you might need to run it more often, which could bump up your gas bill. But for most people, the trade-off is worth it for that extra few months of swimming. All in all, this Hayward H-Series heater is a solid choice if you want something dependable, efficient, and easy to use. It's not the flashiest pool accessory, but it does exactly what it's supposed to: keep your water warm without a fuss. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the current price and details. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Hayward H-Series natural gas pool heater for in-ground pools 200,000 BTU sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like easy to use and multiple coverage options for pools and spas actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Hayward H-Series natural gas pool heater for in-ground pools 200,000 BTU usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.